lab 2 is bill of material and routing for planning. So here we learned from MRP that any product has its blueprint or bills of material, and that we will have to enter into the system so that the system would understand how a product is assembled or produced. And then the routing is, what to do regarding the production itself. Should we put them together with a wheel or with a tire, or what should we do? And that information will be entered into routing decision. And it can be a little bit confusing, so we can, you can follow along with me. The first thing that we want to do is we want to create a bill of material for RFRT 1000- your data number. So let's go to this bill of material, and to go get to a bill of material, then you have to go to logistics, production, master data, bills of material. We have a separate folder called bills of material, and then bill of material, material BOM, BOM, right? Bill of material can be the acronym for that is BOM, and then you create that. So let's go here. So logistics over there, and then production, we are here, and master data. So we have to go to master data. Yeah, master data is right here, and then bill of materials over there, right? Bill of material, and then bill of materials, and then we have material BOM, and then we have here create, change, and display. So you are going to use this function frequently, so you can also put them up on the favorite, right? So you can use change function and display function. And remember that these are related to BOM, right? So that you can put them there. And let's first work with create data, right? So create a BOM. Okay, so we are going to create two BOMs. The first one is RFRT 1000. We created two new products. The first one is RFRT 1000, second one is RFRT 2000. So let's first work with RFRT 1000. So RFRT 1000 dash your data number 22 and your plant number DL, Dallas plant 22, and BOM usage. So this one, we have a production BOM, right? And number 2 is engineering design. When you are just engineering design stage, you can use this one. And universal BOM or plant maintenance BOM, and the sales distribution, costing, empties, and stability study, configuration control, external munitions display. So we are using this production at this moment, so that's why the usage is number 1. And if you have done that, we have the date that we have created, so December 2nd, 2020, and click on the check mark. Then now you are on BOM, and here we are going to list all the parts that will go into RFRT 1000-22, right? So we may have a high level of components that will go into this final product, RFRT 1022, that has to be displayed here in this BOM first. And we see item number is already there, and we have so many items. You can think about it, right? A car can have hundreds, thousands of parts, and a bike, although it's a simple product, we have many components to put on. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to enter this number of the parts. So I'm going to say TRWA 1000, right? So that's a part number. What is this, right? TRWA 1000. So you can see TRWA 1000 and try to see what that is. And that's a touring aluminum wheel assembly, right? So this is touring aluminum wheel assembly part, and that's what it means by TRW 1000. So that's done. And we need 2 of them, right? So 2 of them for that. And what about TRFR 1000? TRFR 1000. What is that, right? Let's go there and look up TRFR 1000, and you can type enter, and you see Turing frame, right? Turing frame black. So this is black frame, and that's what it is. So we can do that, and that's a quantity. We only need 1 frame, and DGAM, and 1000. And we can again see what that is. So DGAM 1000, and we see that this is derailleur gear assembly. We need a gear, so that is what it is. And TRSK 1000. And what is it? Check it out. TRSK 1000, or you can just use this asterisk key, and you'll have everything over there. And that's Turing sit, right? So that's a sit, and we have variation. It's there's not only one type of sit, but there are many variations of sit there. So that we learn TRSK 1000 and TRHB 1000. What would that be? So TRHB 1000. Again, you can put asterisk key there. Then we see this is handlebar, right? This is handlebar. We need only 1 of them. That's why it's 1. This is 1. And 60 is pedal. I think this pedal, right? PEDL 1000. So I'm not going to bother with that. What about chain? I feel like this is chain 1000. So let's check again. Chain 1000. And I don't know what that is. They did not display that. And I feel like this is break, BRKT 1000. So BRKT 1000. And this is break, very good. And we need 1 of them. And 90, WDOC. This is a document. So I know this is document, so I don't have to worry about it. And PCKG 1000, PCKG 1000. I feel like this is a package. So let's check PCKG 1000. And we find that this is packaging material, and that's only 1 of them are required, right? So we have done that, we have entered that. And the thing is, enter L as an ICT for each component. So let's see what L is. C is compatible unit, D is document item, I is PM structure element, and K is class item, L is stock item, M is intra material, N is non-stock item, P is variable size item, text item, and we choose L, stock items. So all of them are stocks, so you can just type them carefully. So bill of materials, I mean, everything is important, but bill of materials is really important because it determines your product structure and what is going into your final product. So be careful to enter the right thing all the time. So say you mistyped here 0111, right? And you want to delete that, then you can simply delete it. You will have problem later. So my recommendation is, say you mistyped and you came up with something wrong, then what you want to do is you at least, type something, right? So say package, PCKG and everything. type something, and you have a lot of variation here too. So I'm going to choose package 1001 so that I can move on to the next step. Otherwise, you'll be just stuck and you will not be able to move on to the next step at all. So say you made a mistake and you have to enter the data, then you just enter whatever it might be and just remember or make a note of 0001, that item number has to be deleted. And remember that and click on this check mark. Oh, it's not maintained. So we have to change that.
Professor Rowe?
Yep.
I'm struggling to like actually edit the components. Like whenever I try typing, just nothing comes up and I'm confused why.
Oh, I see. So probably I will have to, so let me show you. I might have to enter what I have created, TRTB 1000-22. Okay, so 22 I created before. Click on it. Okay, so I was able to move on. Rocco, I think you have to choose what you have. So for example, you create TRTB 1000 dash your number, dash your data number before. So for the sake of moving to the next step, you have to just include that in your BOM and then move on to the next step. And then later, when we finish everything, we come back using change function. And then at that time, we are going to try to drop that wrong item, wrong component. That's what I recommend you to do. And if you are on now 2.1.5 here, you saved it. Okay, so you are done. I'm gonna just get out of here. Oh, quantity I did not decide. That's why it gave me a problem. So the quantity is 1 at this point. And click on OK. And then I have entered everything. And you will have this screen at the end. And I know that this one, 000110, has to be deleted. So I will do that. Now I'm going to exit. Do you want to save? Yes, I want to save. So I saved it. And I'm going to go back to SAP homepage. And here I'm going to now use change function. Instead of a display, I'm going to use change function, CS02, double click on it. And I create RFID 1000-22. I know the last one, it has to be deleted. So I can go there and it displays that, right? And I'm going to click on this and oh yeah, so I right-clicked it, and then we have many options here. One of them is delete item. So I'm gonna delete item, click on that. Do you want to delete the selected item? Yes, please delete it. And I deleted it, and it's now a good function. So I'm gonna save and
Did you right
click
click?
OK. Pardon?
What did you right click to get delete? Because I can't find it.
I see. So here, say this is a item that I need to delete. So I'm going to click on this check mark and right click here, right? And then we have many options, and one of them is delete item. So here you can delete it. You got it, Amanda?
No, I don't have it. It just skips delete item on my side.
I see. You have to go to change material function. So probably you're not on there. So save it first.
Yeah, I was on display.
Yeah, you have to use change, not display. So go to CS02, so type CS02 here and click on this check mark. and then type the material, the BOM that you worked on, RFRT 1000-22, and click on check mark and come over there. I want to delete this item, click on it, right click, and you have delete item option there.
Got it. Thank you.
Very good. So that's how you solve the problem. So if you have components that you unnecessarily typed in, then you have to move on. Just put whatever product that might be working for you. I chose TRTV 1000-22 because that I know that I created it in my plant, so that's why I used that. So if you have done that, you fix the problem, you're done with that step. Now go back here, save, and I'm going to go to the home page. Here I am. And the next step that we have to work on is now we have to create RFRT 2000. So step 2.1.6, I'm on 2.1.6. Here you have to create another BOM called RFRT 2000-22 in my case. So I'm going to go there, CS02, or actually CS01, create a new BOM. So CS01, I'm going to type and hit this click check mark, and you have to create. Now be careful, you don't want to create RFRT 1000-22 again. That will mess up your you will mess up with your BOM. So make sure that it's a 2000-22, right? So that's the right name that you want to create. So click check mark, right? And then we have the same thing here. And now watch out, because we are using TRW 2000-98 here, but it shouldn't be 98. But remember that this is the semi-finished product that you have just created in Lab 1, and that's 22 in my case. But in your case, it could be, 20 or 14 or 15, your data number you have to use. Or you have to make sure if you have created that, right? In my case, I know I did create it. So TRWA 2000-22. I want to know what that is. And I know I create tour aluminum wheel assembly commuter bike 22 that I created today. So that is right there. So I don't have to worry about it. So I can confidently say, yeah, I have that. And that the wheel, I need 2 of them. And that's done there. And the unit is usually, is going to come up automatically, because we remember when we create that, we specified it as each EA, so it'll come up later. And component description is going to also show up later too. And TRFR, we checked it, so I'm not going to go over there again. So TRFR there, and DGAM 1000. So I'm entering that. That's one of them. And 40 is TRS. What's TRS? I forgot. And TRHB. So these components you have to put. And PEDL, that was pedal. And 70 chain CHAN chain 1000, one of them. And 80 brake BRKT 1000, that's brake kit. And WDoc, that's a warranty document. Oh, that's a warranty document. Very good. And packaging document, packaging 1000, and that's 1, right? So that we have created, and the only thing is you have to choose L, because there are various options about that. And if you have done that, you can just click on check mark. And if everything is done correctly, especially TRW 2000-22, the description will show up here, and each will show up valid from, so today date will also show up there. And then you can save it, right? Then you just created the BOM for RFRT 2000-22. And let's go back. Now, if you come to 2.2, that's create a bill of material for the wheel assembly, wheel finished good. Because remember, we create a wheel semi-finished product in lab 1, and we have to specify, what is going into those wheels, right? So that we are going to do. So here we are going to type CS01 again. So CS01, and then you can create a BOM and type TRWA 2000-22, right? So that's the product, that semi-finished product that we created before, and we will specify what is going to go in this semi-finished product. And click on this check mark, and now we have to enter this item number 10 to 60 we have to enter, and here we have to use our own raw materials. Remember, we created tires and tubes, right? So we are going to create TR 2000-22 in my case, and TRTB, that's a tube, not tire. So that's 1000-22, and TRWH 1000. I feel like this is wheel, and HXNT 1000. This is hex nut, and LWSH 1000. I'm not so sure what this is. So let me check. LWSH 1000. And that's a lock washer. Okay, that's a lock washer. And bolt 1000. Okay, that's done. And we need one tire, one tube, one wheel, one hex nut, and 2 lock washer, and 1 bolt. And we again say this is a L. Again, what was L? I forgot. That is stock item. Okay, this is stock item. So type them. And then I'm done with it. So click on check mark and save it. Then you are done with this, right? By doing so, you are done with creating the BOMs for 2 new products and 1 semi-finished product. That's 2.2.6. And then now we have to explode bill of materials and also create routing. But at this point, do you guys have any question?
What screenshot do we submit? Just that one where you can kind of display it and then it shows all the ones? Is that what we submit?
Yeah, so for example, in module 2 or lab 2, you can come to the last one. The last one, 2.4, 2.5. Keep moving on. Yeah, editing the work center master. I think 2.6 or yeah. So I think here this is your last step. So you can take a screenshot of this. They'll be fine with me. So come to
after
yeah,
all
2.6. Yeah, after you finish everything, and you are at step 2.6, 4, or 5, you can take a screenshot of that and put it on your PowerPoint.
Okay. And then where you said where you showed that it would display, will it show like if I do all the projects, or will it show for each individual project of the of what it displayed, like the products? Like will it?
Yeah, for example, the product will be shown under product, right? So display current MM03 will show lab 1. Lab 1 will be shown here. And lab 2 of BOM only, not routing decision yet. We have not covered routing yet. If you want to see the bill of material, then you can use not this display for CS03 function, display, and then you can go here and let's see what's happening. It's not this actually. I have to go to explode the BOM. So let's quickly cover BOM. So each lab will have different thing. So that's a bit confusing. So let's cover 2 point here. Explode bill of material. So maybe we can do this together and then conclude this class today. So logistics, production, master data, bill of materials, reporting. So we have to go to reporting, bill of materials. We have here, we are here, and reporting, bill of materials, and reporting. Where's reporting? Bill of material. Oh, here. Okay, bills of material, and then you go to bill reporting, and then BOM explosion over here, and material BOM, and multi-level BOM over here, multi-level BOM. So that's the CS12. So let's put it up. Okay, so CS12 over there, double click on it. And then let's display 2000, RFRT 2000. RFRT 2000-22 and BOM application. Let's choose PP. So production, so that's a PP01. And then click on this execution icon. It looks like a clock. Execute. Then you have the BOM that you have. So it displays what materials you have, right? TR, all the materials that you put is there. But the thing is, look at explosion level. 1 is level 1, level 2. So TRWA 2000-22. This is your touring alumni wheel assembly that you created. And remember, we created TRWA bill of materials ourselves. And it has 6 items, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. That's raw materials over there that we created, tire and tube, and then hex nut and wheel and lock bolt, 2 of them, and this bolt were all created over there. And for one bike, we have lock washer, 4 of them, because 1 of them requires 2 of them. So one bike has to have 4 of them, right? So that is included over there that you can see right away, right? And you can do the same thing for RFRT 1000, right? If you have done everything right, then you display that. Then you have TRWA and TR 1000, and those things are all displayed at level 1 and level 2, right? It's displayed over there. So that's how you see you have done everything right for your bill of materials.
So you want a picture of this and the last step of each lab?
Yeah, if you just display the last lab, I mean the last step of each lab, that's fine with me. If you include this BOM display, that'll be great because that really shows me that you have done everything right.
Okay.
But you don't have to.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, guys, so I covered up to step 2.3.4, and I hope it was helpful for you.